accounting software like Lotus Notes, or if you want to download them to an Excel spreadsheet, you can go ahead and do that. And just, if I want to download this to a spreadsheet, I can click that, just download, and it'll download all that data. Now, the next area that I want to show you guys is this area for accessing your customer data as well. A lot of times when customers, they contact you, they probably won't know their invoice number, they won't know their customer number. They'll just, they'll call you and say, I placed an order, checking on the status of it, or I want to change to it, or something like that. In those cases, where the customer can't provide much information, you still can look up their order. Clicking on that customer's link, you'll see this area of customer maintenance where you can search for the customer. Now, you can search for the customer for any number of criteria. You can even just put in their first name, for instance. You hit search. It'll bring back all of the records that match that search. And you'll notice that there's a link here for view order, and this will let you view that customer's entire order history. Basically create an invoice report just for that customer. So, I mean, this is a good way to find your customer's invoices in those cases. Now, the other thing that you're probably going to do is handle returns. Are you guys familiar with an RMA process? Have you guys gone through that before?
I mean, I know what it is, but we hadn't really done anything with it yet.
Okay. Your B2C web store automatically has an RMA feature built in. Basically, what it does is, you'll see it underneath returns up at the top. This first link here is for creating the RMA. And this is basically the same form that your customers will fill out if they were creating it themselves. Or obviously, you can go into the control panel and create it for them. But let's use my test order as an example. What this will do, it'll preload all of the information from the order that the customer has made. And they can select which items they want to return and the reason why they want to return. These reasons are already preloaded into the store. You can edit these, or each reason also has a return charge associated with it, that of which you can edit as well. So let's say this one is just an unloaded part. I check all the information here, ship it myself, hit continue. This lets me review the return request. If there are multiple orders or multiple items on here, it will show all these. The customer can add their own notes to it. This one part. And you'll notice that there's return charges here, 50% return charge, and a handling fee here too. And once I hit this create button, what that'll do is that'll send you guys an email saying that there is a return request that's pending approval at this point. The customer also gets a copy of this too. Now, when you get that email, that's usually your cue to go in to your control panel again. Another needs return. We'll see this last link for process return. This is asking you to generate a returns report. Now, you can search for the RMA number specifically, and I believe mine was 1025. Okay, great. And you'll notice here that it says pending approval. You can go ahead and click on that. This lets you, the web store operator, to review the return, and you can make adjustments on the return as well. Right on the return. If you want to adjust the return charge, for instance, you'll be able to do that. If you need to adjust the handling fee, for instance, you can do that as well. Okay, if there's something wrong with the return, you can reject the return or reject the part. If there were multiple parts on here, you could approve or reject them on an individual basis. You can even make your own manual adjustment to the return as well. And also leave your own comments on this. But let's say everything's okay with the return, you just want to approve it, and let the customer know that you have approved the return, just hit the approve button right here. This sends another email to the customer saying that it's okay to return the product, please send it back to the warehouse. At that point in time, you're waiting to get the return back. You inspect the package, make sure everything's okay with it. If everything's okay, you go back to process return. Again, searching for that return number. And you'll notice that pending approval link is now changed to a refund now. But even before that, if you need to work with the return for whatever reason whatsoever, let's say the package was damaged or the customer sent back the wrong stuff, or the customer disliked you and he switched the part out, or for whatever reason, you can modify the return, still make adjustments to it if you need to. You can reject it if there's rare instances where something stinky is going on there. But everything's okay with it. So going back in here, hitting this refund now link, if the original transaction was made through authorized.net, hitting the refund now link will actually refund the credit card that the customer used for the amount specified on it. That's basically it.
So normally you'll wait till you get that item back in before you do that.
Right, exactly. So that's basically the whole process right there. The return request gets submitted. You review the return request, approve it or reject it, up to you after you review it. If it's approved, customer sends the item back. You inspect it after you receive it, make sure everything's okay. If everything's okay, you just hit the refund now link, that's it. If there's something else going on, special cases, you can still modify the return, and then, if it's good to go at that point, then come back and still refund the customer. But any other questions or any questions whatsoever regarding any of this stuff?
No.
Okay. Well, I know we like to try to keep it a little bit straightforward. It's just a matter of getting it there and playing with it, knowing where everything is. And if you guys do have access to it, what I would probably encourage you to do is just go in there, create a few test orders, get familiar with the process, get familiar with viewing the orders, if you need to work with them, getting familiar with how to change the information, that sort of thing, and releasing the orders to you. But do you have any other additional questions, anything you want to know about the control panel, any features?
I don't.
Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, again, just go and mess around and get familiar with it. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to post them in base camp. I'll be more than happy to help answer those questions. And also, don't have any reservations about doing another go-to meeting like this, and just going to a control panel. Okay. I'll work with a few bugs that are in here, including accessing those shipping records, that sort of thing. And I think we'll be in pretty good shape to get to live pretty soon.
What about on like with our phone number and all that? What do you need on that stuff?
In terms of displaying it on the website?
Do you just need the phone number, or I don't know? The other day, or when we were talking to her, to Cindy, she was saying something about needing a code for the, or she was acting like she needed something else for the phone number. Is that just?
No, I mean, she shouldn't need anything. If you provide the phone number, just post in the Basecamp that the phone number needs to be changed. I see right here that it's not changed.
Yeah.
I hope that's not your phone number.
Yeah. Well, we actually have it. Can you post letters on there now? Or does it have to be number?
Or can you do both?
Yeah, you can do both. If there's no reason why you can't do both. If you want to post it in Basecamp to change this to whatever you want to change it to, that should not be a problem.
Okay. And on the chat live thing, what do you need from us on that?
On the chat live thing, if you guys haven't gone out and researched which chat software you want to use, I encourage you to go do that.
I've already actually signed up with Chat Live now.
Oh, okay.
But it was asking, like, it had some questions in there about the buttons and stuff like that, and I didn't want to go any farther because I didn't know what else I needed to do.
Usually those chat software programs, what they do is that they supply a code, like a script of some sort, which replaces the actual HTML code of the page, which makes it a clickable button. It really depends on how the chat software actually operates. Most of the time, it's a script that we place on the homepage or the website. Anyone running the software on their own PC, such as encounter people or customer service people, they are running it on their PC. Anytime someone clicks on that chat button on your website, it'll open up a request on that PC manned by your company running the software. So to get it working on the website, obviously, we would need the code from that software provider placed on the website.
Now, would that code change the button, or does the button stay the same?
The button should stay the same.
Okay.
But obviously, what it would probably do is it would replace this online offline button, and this would be dynamically. It would obviously vary. Someone is running software if they're available, or if they're not online, then it would say it will highlight that on that.
Okay.
Okay.
So we just send you that code information on Basecamp or what?
Yeah, you can post that to Basecamp as well.
Okay.
Okay. Well, do you guys have anything else that you want to bring up? Any other issues?
No. Is there anything else y'all need from us at this point?
Not that I can think of at this time.
Okay.
Again, I just encourage you to go in there, review the website. Things such as your phone number, the chat button, things like that you want to take care of to sort of wrap up the design. Go ahead and post those things. Anything that you're unhappy with, you want to tweak on the website, just go in and mess around with it. If there's things that you want to adjust it, again, don't hesitate to bring it up to the game.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you guys. Again, if you have any questions, anything technical, you can direct towards me. But Cindy should be in touch shortly just to review everything and try to get you guys live as soon as possible.
Cool.
Jack, I've been on the call. The whole time, just listening to you go over things. And I'll follow up with you gentlemen the end of the week, just so we can review, where we're at and what's remaining. And if you have any questions, please contact me. I'm sorry if I provided confusion about the code.
Oh, no. I was just making sure.
I really didn't mean to.
Well, when we were talking about that freedom voice thought, I guess we kind of took it. I thought there was something there that you needed besides the phone number. So.
No, I think maybe when we were talking about live chat.
Okay.
Do you remember we were talking about live chat?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
on live Help now. Yeah, I think that's what it was. All right, so I'll chat with you gentlemen at the end of the week, and anything technical, as Jack said, you can just post in Basecamp for him.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
Take care.
It's a good thing we didn't talk shit, huh?
Yeah, no doubt. We better end that.